Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
We have breaking news to report this morning, or I should say this noon, coming out of Sterling Heights, where a man is dead and his brother is in custody following a suspicious house fire. And more breaking news, this coming out of Ray Township, where a press conference is going on after human remains were discovered in a backyard. Thank you so much for joining us this noon. I'm Rhonda Walker. Those human remains have been identified. We do have Sean Lay joining us now live in Ray Township with that new information. And Sean, what did they reveal in that press conference?
Here is the situation as we know it right now in a story, an unbelievable and shocking story we first broke yesterday. Let me show you both photos of the people we're talking about. Both suspects here, two teens, a former boyfriend and girlfriend, Andrew Michael Fiacco. We were at his house yesterday. That's where partial remains were found. He is charged with the murder of Stephen McAfee, another 19-year-old and a very good friend of his. Felony firearm is another charge. Disinterment and mutilation of McAfee's body and lying to law enforcement in the investigation of a violent crime. His ex-girlfriend, his girlfriend at the time of the crime, Yvette McDonald, facing 3 felony counts, accessory after the fact, a 5-year felony, and also participating in the mutilation of the victim's body. The allegations are that Fiacco shot and killed his friend McAfee at 34 Mile and Van Dyke last March 10th. His family been searching for him ever since and leaving the body there. Then at some time coming back, picking it up, and then dismembering it and placing it in different spots, including the family home. I asked prosecutor Eric Smith, how in the world can 2 teens do this?
Their motive is a little sketchy right now, but after the thorough investigation by the investigators of the Sheriff's Department, we're confident in our charges, and we're confident in our ability to prove these charges.
Hey, it's Josh. We lost that.
So we're back here live, and these 2 suspects will be in court at 1:30. We, of course, will be there. Back to you.
Oh, very gruesome, Sean. Thank you. A Sterling Heights man is in custody accused of intentionally setting his house on fire and then in turn killing his brother. We do have Priya Mann joining us live from Sterling Heights, where this all unfolded early this morning. Such a tragedy for this family, Priya.
And Rhonda, investigators know some sort of accelerant was used. They're still trying to determine exactly what it was. Let me show you the front of the home right now. Not a lot of visible exterior damage, but you can see those windows are boarded up. The fire started on the first floor. The victim, his bedroom directly above where that fire started. He was trapped in his room, unable to escape.
17-year-old Matthew Meraki Yaldo was killed in a house fire early Friday morning. The teen was a student at Stevenson High School in Sterling Heights. His sister had to jump from a second-floor window to escape. Her brother and their parents also escaped and let firefighters know the 17-year-old was trapped inside.
I just can't imagine what they're going through. It's tragic, to say the least.
The fire started on the first floor of the home in the 42,000 block of Bloomingdale Drive around 3 Friday morning.
You can see the neighborhood. Everybody looks everybody looks towards each other. Everybody helps each other. And I can't believe that this happened.
The fire chief says the home did not have working smoke detectors. Matthew's room was above the area where the fire started, and his bedroom door was open. The chief says the teen fell unconscious from the toxic smoke. Investigators say some sort of accelerant was used in the fire. The victim's 20-year-old brother is now in police custody.
The first question was just why. I mean, we may never know why. Just the reasoning behind it, it doesn't really matter. You just hope that everyone else is okay and that they can recover.
And that older brother remains in police custody at this time, has not been formally charged. As you heard in that piece, there were no working smoke detectors. His family had no idea, had no way of knowing that fire had started. And that's why sadly this teen has died. This is a reminder, this deadly tragedy, a reminder to check the smoke detectors in your home. Reporting live from Sterling Heights, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Oh, just such a tragic story, Priya, and such a tragedy also that those smoke detectors in the home weren't working. Let's talk about the child, his school, Stevenson High School. I'm sure he has many friends there. Has the school made any type of announcement or offering any counseling to other students that he went to school with?
Yeah, Rhonda, we did reach out to the Utica School District. They did release a statement. If you want to put that up on the screen right now, they wrote in part, "We are providing assistance and support for our students, including grief counseling. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family at this difficult time." School district says, again, grief counselors are at the school right now, and they'll be releasing more information throughout the day.
All right, such a heartbreaking story. Priya, thank you. We are following breaking news here in Detroit. That is where a fourth person is now charged in connection to that Greektown brawl. The fight on April 16th was captured on cell phone video and posted to Facebook. Brandon Putnam of Detroit is now charged with assault with intent to do great bodily harm and intent to murder, felonious assault and unarmed robbery. The 23-year-old has been arraigned. He is due back in court on May 4th. Detroit police are investigating after a body was found at the scene of a house fire. It happened this morning on Wilfred Street. This is near Hayes and Houston Whittier on the city's east side. We are told that the house is vacant. Meanwhile, police have not yet released details on the victim's body or identity. An investigation is still underway. The Inkster father accused of killing and sexually assaulting his 8-month-old daughter will be released on bond today. You're looking at video of James Saltmarshall from a previous court appearance. He was back in court on Thursday, and prosecutors agreed to allow a $2 million personal bond. Once fitted with a GPS tether, Saltmarshall will be released. That is expected to happen today. General Motors' first quarter earnings is out, and the Big Three automaker has a lot to celebrate today. GM's first quarter profit rose to 33.5%, while the rest of the industry actually slowed. The company's net income was $2.6 billion, or $1.70 per share from January through March. GM's revenue is also up 11%. General Motors' earnings were a first quarter record since its emergence from bankruptcy back in 2009. Always nice to see our automotive companies doing well. Well, let's get over to the weather department because Andrew, you've been saying rain is good, so I've been trying to adapt to that, even though I'm depressed that it's happening on the weekend.
And it's not here yet. That's another saving grace, and it looks and feels wonderful out there, Rhonda. Look at that. Near 60 degrees now over at Metro Airport. Now at 60 degrees right on the nose over in Mount Clemens. Middle and upper 50s elsewhere. Getting milder by the minute, ladies and gentlemen. 59 for our friends in Lapeer. 58 in our south zone over in Monroe. 57 in Port Huron. Winds are out of the south-southwest, so it'll get a little bit milder by this afternoon. Highs reaching average to above average. Average high this time of year is 64. We'll see more sunshine mixing with clouds and highs near 65 degrees later on. But look at this. This is the rain Rhonda was alluding to our west. Look at even snow this time of year in Nebraska. Don't worry, we're not seeing snow this weekend, but it will be getting wetter mainly for tonight. During the day today, including the afternoon rush hour, I think things will be fine. Clouds and sunshine, seasonable conditions, nice and crisp out there with high thin clouds, mid-level clouds filtering some of that sun, up to 65 for a high. Now we have baseball tonight and that rain moving in. What does that mean? And also the weekend, how long does the rain last? We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. A reminder, you can check on 4Live Radar, monitor these showers by yourself. Put weather right in the palm of your hand with the local forecasters app. Download it right now. It's free. Search WDIV in your app store.
All right, Andrew, thank you. Coming up, a mom being honored by the school where her son died. We'll have more on that special tribute to her son. Also, it is President Donald Trump's 99th day in office. So we are breaking down what he is currently dealing with and what could be in store.
Do you know how many countries there are on our planet? Well, there's a local retired teacher who claims he has visited every single country on the globe save one. And even that's getting ready to change. He's going to take us around the world with him today at 4 on First at 4.
We've won over.
Well, welcome back. 4 years after her son tragically drowned at his high school, Lakeisha Swift Hudson was invited to experience a special honor in her son's name. Back in 2013, 14-year-old Kier Swift drowned while swimming at East Detroit High School during his freshman year. Swift would have been a senior this year, and on Thursday night, they named him Prom King. It was his mother's first time at the school since the drowning. She says it was almost too hard for her to come.
I had doubts about coming because of what happened here. But to have his memories and to collect anything that they want to honor him with, I wanted.
It's very special that they're still remembering him. The school says that they plan to honor Swift's mother at the actual prom and at graduation. President Donald Trump hits his 100-mark day in office on Saturday, and he's facing criticism from some of his supporters about the lack of success and what he promised on the campaign trail. But the White House says that President Trump's short term in office has been hard work, but it has been successful. In an interview with Reuters, President Trump vows to keep up the tough talk on North Korea and ISIS. Just ahead of his 100th day in office, President Trump keeping up the tough talk on North Korea, insisting he'd prefer a diplomatic solution, but offering this ominous warning.
Well, there's a chance that we could end up having a major conflict with North Korea. Absolutely.
Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, who will chair a special meeting of the UN Security Council today, focused on North Korea, signaling an openness for the U.S. to have direct talks with the country. Tillerson indicating China has asked North Korea to stop its nuclear testing. Overnight, the country releasing this propaganda film featuring simulated attacks on the White House, the U.S. Capitol building, the video declaring the enemy to be destroyed is in our sights. The comments come as the White House is pushing back against new accusations it failed to properly vet ousted National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, insisting Flynn received top security clearance long before President Trump took office.
Why would you rerun a background check on someone who was the head of the Department of the Defense Intelligence Agency that had and did maintain a high-level security clearance? That's it.
But Flynn was fired by the Obama administration in 2014, and NBC News has learned from sources close to the investigation the Trump transition did its own background check on Flynn and hired him anyway. And we are now taking a live look at the nation's capital, where the clock continues to tick for federal lawmakers. Congress has until midnight to pass a funding bill. Otherwise, we'll have a repeat of the shutdown that took place in October of 2013. It's believed that Democrats and Republicans will vote on a one-week continuing resolution to keep the federal government going for now. Still ahead here on your Friday, NASA released pictures of never-before-seen surfaces of a planet in our solar system. Question is, can you guess which one?
Can't wait for that one, Rhonda. Love all things dealing with science and technology in our space program. Rain is ahead for the weekend, but not today. Look at how lovely it is as we look at downtown Detroit and getting closer to 60 degrees. How warm does it get today? How wet will it be for this weekend? I've got the answers in your weather forecast coming up.
It is one of the world's cruelest and most unpredictable diseases.
I was in my apartment and just weak, and I had to crawl on my belly, commando style, to the restroom. I knew something was wrong.
Lupus is an autoimmune disease that can affect the skin, joints, and/or organs, and it has no cure.
It broke my heart to see my mom crying over something that she couldn't fix.
I'm Kimberly Gill. How a local woman is living with this debilitating illness and helping others become warriors of this disease. That's tonight at 11.
Suburban Beauty. Welcome back, everybody. Pope Francis was greeted by Egypt's president at the presidential palace in Cairo today. The two stood as a ceremonial guard welcomed the Pope's arrival. Pope Francis is in Egypt for a historic visit and will later meet the spiritual leader of Egypt's Coptic Christian Orthodox Church. He will also participate in an international peace conference. The Pope's visit to Egypt comes after 3 deadly suicide bombings in the country since December. And switching gears here at home, time to talk to Andrew about our forecast. Of course, we've been spoiled all week. We think it's summertime and that it should be in the 80s and sunny this weekend.
Well, we are getting spoiled today. We have sunshine that's back, maybe not 80 degrees today, but seasonable conditions.
Right.
But
back to normal now.
That's right. That includes some rain, it looks like, for our weekend. So enjoy the sunshine today while you can. All my farmers and gardeners out there, I know you'll love it when rain showers move in. Well, that's what we have later on tonight and into Saturday and Sunday. Right now, we're looking at 59 degrees currently over at the airport. Visibility is looking good. Look how dry the air is, 55%. So those showers are going to be slow in coming or developing. A little breezy out there still with winds at around 16 miles per hour. Play ball later on this evening, right? 65 degrees for tailgaters at 4 p.m. if you're coming downtown for the baseball game, or if you already are downtown. When the game starts, I think we'll have a few more clouds around, a little bit cooler. Bring your favorite Tigers jacket with 62, most likely toward the end of the game. After about 8, 9 o'clock, we might see a few sprinkles or light showers start to develop, maybe for the ride home too, so be careful on any wet roadways. If you're boating this afternoon, wonderful conditions out there on the water. As always, life jackets for everybody. Look how chilly that water is. 41 degrees the water temperature in Lake Huron, but waves 0 to 2 feet on lakes big and small. We're looking at 62 currently for our friends in Macomb Township and around Warren. We're looking at 60 degrees for our friends in Mount Clemens, 57 in Ann Arbor. Good afternoon to you. And all these temperatures, yeah, they feel pretty good, but remember, they're slightly lower than yesterday by a good 3, 6, 11, even 18 degrees. Remember what we made into the low 70s at this time 24 hours ago. Well, a little bit cooler today, and that cool weather persists for tomorrow and for Sunday. Where is the rain? Well, fortunately, not here, at least not yet. We've got some heavier showers, as you can see, down to our south and west, going through portions of St. Louis, also parts of Missouri, into Iowa, even snow in the Central Plains. Don't worry, it's not going to get that cold. But they are expecting some thunderstorms farther down to our south for today, especially in Missouri, parts of southern Illinois, too. You can see those showers start to try to develop around here later tonight. So I think it remains dry throughout most of the day and for this evening for your baseball plans. The better chance of rain really comes Saturday afternoon. There might be a couple of sprinkles and you join me tomorrow morning, but the better chance of any more persistent or widespread showers is really late as we go into Saturday afternoon time, and then as we go into Saturday night and Sunday. So 65 for a high today, 1 or 2 showers maybe this evening. I don't think it'll bother the baseball game too much. Lows down to about 50 or 51. For your weekend, a few scattered showers in the morning on Saturday, more widespread showers Saturday afternoon and into Sunday. 50s on Saturday, 60s on Sunday. So indoor activities this weekend, Rhonda. You got the Bow Wow Brunch, you got Chris Rock coming to town. You also have Bookstock that's happening. Rain persists all the way through Tuesday morning. Back over to you.
All right, indoor activities it is. Thank you, Andrew. NASA's Cassini spacecraft has survived an unprecedented and risky trip between Saturn and its rings and has amazing pictures to show for it. Take a look. The rings are comprised of countless icy particles, any of which could have smacked into Cassini. Cassini skimmed 1,900 miles above Saturn's cloud tops, closer than ever before, and came within 200 miles of the innermost visible ring. Coming up here on your Friday at noon, today Ellen DeGeneres is celebrating the 20th anniversary of a day that changed her life. We'll be right back.
Replay song.
Welcome back, everybody. Today is a very special and a personal anniversary for talk show host Ellen DeGeneres.
Certainly is, Rhonda. It marks 20 years since Ellen came out as gay on her sitcom Ellen. Let's take a look at the historic moment.
Why can't I just say the truth? I mean, be who I am. I'm 35 years old. I'm so afraid to tell people. I mean, Susan, I'm gay.
Ellen will relive the historic moment on her talk show this afternoon at 3 right here on Local 4. By Ellen coming out, it paved the way for many other current celebrities in the industry to feel comfortable doing the same.
That's right, Rhonda. And again, you can watch all that anniversary activity today at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Oprah and Laura Dern, who you see there from that historic moment, will be on the show.
She has some big, powerful guests on there today. She certainly opened that dialogue, not just for other celebrities, but many other people in the gay community certainly look up to Ellen for being so brave.
That's right.
Tune in later today. Thanks for being with us, everybody, for Local 4 News at noon. We hope you'll come back for our newscast later today at 4, 5, and 6.
And remember, Local 4 News always powered up 24 hours a day at clickondetroit.com.